I knew it was you, Evans.
What?
Come on, guys.
It's chaos. I know at least it took 2 of y'all to kill Miller.
What are you talking
What are you talking about?
First of all, Evans, you're the most decent person up in here.
It has
It's
to
always
be.
been you.
No. Okay. Okay. 3 killers now.
What?
3 killers. Me.
Why are
You,
you what?
and you.
Don't blame me. I didn't kill nobody.
It had to be it.
Evans, it was you.
This is not part of the
I
plan.
don't understand what we're still doing here. We need to leave right now. This is insane.
Well, we already tried all the doors. They're locked.
She's still back there.
Everyone stay calm. Panicking won't help.
But at this point, could it really hurt?
No, at this point, not really.
Okay, guys, stop. Everyone stop. Principal Love is right. Panicking won't help any of us. We need to face facts and work together. Cell service is down, the doors are all locked, and we have a dead body on our hands. That was probably killed by somebody in this room.
Oh, God.
Alright, I'm game. But how exactly do we do that?
Okay. Quiet. Just go on.
Okay. We don't know what happened to Miller yet, but we need to figure it out. Then we can find a way out of here.
Oh, that was me. Okay, I said that to her.
We just need to examine everything with a clear head. Lobert and I have taken a look at the crime scene and the body, and it does look like the cord was placed around Miller's neck after his death.
So the cord wasn't what killed him?
Correct. The cord wasn't pulled tight, there was no bruising, no burn marks. It had to have been placed after.
Then how?
Head injury, there's a dent in the mic stand, and blood where it shouldn't be.
Oh, God.
So it was staged. Someone hit him over the head with the mic stand and then tried to make it look like they strangled him with the mic cord.
And they made it look like there was an epic struggle with eggs as a primary weapon prior to death.
Right, so that's the how. Now we need the why. Which is going to be tricky because everyone here had a reason to hate Miller,
Hey,
including me.
Oh, is this the part where the reluctant detective interrogates the suspects? Can I do mine in a British accent? Like this?
Please don't.
Okay, so I don't know anything, and you didn't hear this from me, but Miller is planning on making some type of big announcement.
Define big.
I don't know, promotion, engagement, cult recruitment. Also, do you know he stole my parking spot every day? I laminated a note, laminated, and he kept doing it.
Motive, parking rage, got it.
I really don't think repeated traffic violations are likely motive for murder, Lobert.
there's a reason they call it road rage. It has rage right in the name.
Maybe I did it. Maybe I didn't.
Well, did you?
Let's just say I'm not crying over a man who cheated his way through every staff basketball game since 2018.
Cheating does make some people snap, and you seemed awfully bad during Tattoo Truths.
Well, I didn't snap. All I did was speak the truth.
The truth, according to you, was that Miller cheated.
No, I mean, well, yeah. But he was charming when he wanted to.
You know what I think? I think you did snap. I think you did kill Miller. And Tattoo Truths was the last straw. So when the lights went out, you bided your time, hit Miller over the head, and then fled the scene so nobody would know what you had done in the name of justice.
What the?
Okay, that was a lot. I think I'm gonna go grab a snack and maybe a nap.
So, you didn't like Miller because of the cheating, but you didn't think he deserved to be murdered. Do you think of anyone who might have felt differently?
Well, he might not have deserved death, but he was in need of a referee who would call him on the bullshit. He got away with too much because he could be charming when he wanted to.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you can tell us that might help?
Well, the pickled eggs, they were open. I could smell the brine.
You must have a strong nose for vinegar.
I teach ceramics. I know DK when I smell it.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified. He was my duet partner, my harmony, my chaos twin. I brought the stage lights, the disco ball, and joy. And what does he do? Steal my spotlight every time.
Did you notice anyone acting strange before he stopped believing?
Anne looked ready to murder someone over the table arrangements, but she always does.
I was simply reorganizing the snack table. Someone mixed the gluten-free and regular chips.
And is that what you were doing when the lights flickered?
Yes, I was at the snack table, correcting chaos.
She scares me more than murder.
This evening was supposed to be about unity and morale.
Was that before or after your argument with Miller?
I wouldn't call it an argument, more of a spirited discussion. He had ideas about restructuring leadership. I reminded him that's not how restructuring works.
What did you talk about?
Nothing. He says you'll wink, then he says you'll see.
That's either charming or threatening.
If you say so.
So, the principal definitely had a motive. The counselor lost her duet partner, but sort of sounds like she was feeling more of a backup singer lately. Sites wanted justice, to use Menting's term, and Anne wanted the opposite of chaos.
And Miller was pretty much the human embodiment of chaos, especially whenever there was a karaoke machine around.
Van wanted her parking spot back, and Menting...
Is possibly a little... also a little crazy.
That's not exactly a motive.
Don't forget Evans and his pickled eggs.
Okay, motive aside, here's what we know. Miller was struck from behind. The killer timed the attack during the blackout. The cord and pickled eggs were staged to make it look like there'd been a struggle. And the karaoke machine was recording during the attack. So it could have caught something the killer didn't expect. Time to find out who killed the vibe. Anne Miller. All right, everyone. I think we're nearing the end. The scene of the crime has been investigated, the cause of death determined, and I've heard more confessions tonight than any HR department should ever allow.
So, is this a part in Clue where you tell us which one of us did it?
Something like that. But unlike Clue, there's no candlestick, no colonel's room, and no billiards room.
Just a mic cord, a dead teacher, and a whole lot of resentment.
Epic legs.
Before we start drawing any conclusions or making any accusations, I have a few questions I need answered. First, we all heard that Miller was planning on making a big announcement tonight.
that's not relevant to this discussion.
Well, I think it's time we all heard what that announcement was going to be about, so we can decide if it's relevant or not.
Fine, he was going to announce something about a new staff evaluation system, something about performance-based incentives.
So he wanted to publicly rank us. Excellent idea. If your goal is to be universally despised and apparently murdered.
I cried during evaluations. He still didn't deserve to die. Well, maybe a little, but not like that.
Of course you'd say that. He's the son of your shit.
Let's stay on task. We know Miller was hit from behind, but the killer wanted us to think that he was strangled and that there was a struggle, but that the pickled eggs and things got knocked over in a fight in the dark. But why would someone want to make it look like there'd been a struggle when there hadn't been? Why take the risk of getting caught behind to stage a scene? All that mess? It must have been to cover up or distract us from something else, something important.
The head wound?
No, that was a blind. One look at the body and anyone could tell Miller died from a blow to the head. It had to have been something else.
Oh no, the light thing again, just like before.
Everyone, stay calm.
What the? Someone just tried to choke me!
So is this the part in Clue where the murder starts to kick us off one by one? Because I'm not a fan of the Agatha Christie novel.
I am.
I think this is the part where the reader realizes the guilty party was the detective all along.
You think I killed Miller and staged a murder attempt on myself?
I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures. I mean, does any of us really believe there's a serial killer on the staff Unity and Synergy retreat?
Oh, come on. Why would Barnes kill Miller?
He said himself he had a motive.
Exactly.
I didn't do it.
It would be quite the twist.
What? No.
Who else would have done it?
Why are we killing Miller? Like, what is going on?
I can do it in our high school!
I saw them together in the hallway.
Everyone calm down. For the love of God, we cannot afford to panic.
Stop! Whoever killed Miller planned it. Whoever just tried to kill me tonight, they didn't have a plan they couldn't have. They had no way of knowing I'd be standing here or the lights would flicker when they did. They panicked.
Why?
Well, one of her guesses or deductions, or whatever you want to call it, hit it close to the mark.
Miller was hit from behind. The cord was staged. The whole scene was staged. From a distraction from something. And tonight, someone just tried to murder me with this cord.
You're saying they didn't mean to?
So what next, detective?
Next is the big reveal.
Who's gonna be my favorite part?
All right, team, I think now would be a good time for a quick reading trust exercise. Well, things didn't exactly what the plan, I think we can still say that we have learned a lot about ourselves, and more importantly, that we have learned each other. We have learned how to react to each other and as a unit. Yes, yes.
I liked our unit before a few members started murdering each other, but that's just me.
I won't be able to breathe easy or mindfully until we find out who killed Miller.
Agreed. Sorry, yeah.
This was not covered in my principal preparation program.
Look, I think team breathing exercises is a wonderful idea. After we've caught the murderer. And I believe you said something about a big reveal.
He did. He definitely did.
It all adds up. The timing with the power outage, the staged scene, and the attempt on my life, it all points to the same person. I didn't accuse her earlier because I didn't want to be right.
Bear? Are you so for real?
Me?
You,
That's a bold accusation. I hope you have some proof to back it up.
the eggs were the key.
Seriously?
Why would the killer go to all this trouble of staging the murder scene when one look at the body would tell anyone Miller died from a blow to the head? There had to be a reason why the killer stayed behind and made such a mess.
You were asking the same questions before someone tried to strangle you.
Oh my gosh, she was standing right next to you.
And why do you use the eggs specifically? There's plenty of other things that'd be more natural to throw around, especially considering Evans resealed the jar so they wouldn't spill.
That's true. I did reseal them.
So what's so special about a bunch of pickled eggs? Their smell, of course. We all noted the strong smell of vinegar all around the body. It was overpowering.
It really was.
And it was intended to cover up the smell of something else. Something you used to incapacitate Miller, to kill him without a real struggle. You slipped something into Miller's drink at dinner. You told him to meet you in the commons after everyone else was gone. Then you wait and wait. The lights had been flickering on and off all night. All you had to do was wait for them to go out again, and so you could sneak up behind Miller and hit him on the back of the head. Whatever you had given him made his reflexes slow, and when he was dead, you staged the scene, using the eggs to cover up the smell of poison on his breath because you knew it was the one thing that could give you away.
It's a nice story, Barnes, really. But I still don't see any proof.
You're holding it.
It's not what you think. I tried to ignore him. I did. But he laughed at me over and over again. He read my emails to everyone, even the one about starting cats in the district. He said I used cats as stand-ins for connections because no one wanted to be connected to me.
He had motive, means, and a motive.
Miller was my friend, but he could be a bully. If it makes you feel better, I thought Cats in the District was a great idea.
Now what?
It's just spam. I can call it back later.
Minting, we have self-service.
Yes, we do. And that means what we do next is call the proper authorities.
Nobody's calling anyone.
Well, this is going to be conclusion.
And I guess it's a given where someone was good at applying de-escalation strategies.
Oh, yes, Robert, we all heard what they were said about you, and we understand how it must have made you feel.
Homicidal.
Frustrated and well enough to, well, but Barnes isn't Miller. He never belittled anyone. I don't think you really want to hurt him, do you?
Mr. Whiskers!
Ew. Poison and matcha, my two least favorite things.
There's still some here left. Enough for the police to search. Your proof is that too.
Wait, is there a cat in the bag?
There sure is.
Guys, we have bigger problems at hand. Literally. Okay, wow, that is cute.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I wanted.
You wanted to get back at your high school bully. Vengeance style. Been there.
Your bully, you didn't.
Okay, I don't care if she did. I don't want to know. One murder per retreat is quite enough.
Just an idea. Maybe next year's retreat could be over Zoom.
Zoom, what a wonderful idea. So I think it's safe to say that was a memorable staff retreat.
So memorable, I'm betting that I have nightmares about it forever.
At least you can sleep. Every time I close my eyes, I hear Miller and Crest like murdering, living on a prayer. No pun intended.
I still can't believe it was Little Bear. He always seemed so nice, and he always brought those little paw-shaped cookies to the staff meetings.
Wait, you still don't have to fill out those self-revaluation forms, right?
Yes, Evans. Even murder doesn't stop paperwork.
To Miller, may he rest in peace, and to Lil Bear, may his cats develop healthier boundaries.
How's Mr. Whiskers doing, by the way?
He's settling in nicely, thank you.
I always wanted a cat. Or a pony. Or a gerbil. But I think Gerald would get jealous.
Gerald?
My goldfish.
Wait, what happened to the dry pickled eggs?
Evans, please tell me that's a donut.
Define donut.
All right, everyone, staff evaluation forms, fill them out, front and back. Be honest, these are for your own benefit. And have a marvelous Monday.
See you all at the next retreat.